What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at an in-depth review of the new prehistoric update and pet mutations and stuff. And what I mean by in-depth, it means we're going to look at more statistics, and we're going to actually look at all of what the pet mutations are with some help from my Discord, among other things. And we're just going to be overall in general taking a more in-depth look than other YouTubers who just kind of skim over everything and just gamble a ton. I mean, I know I like gambling, but I don't have the Robux. Now, we're just going to go ahead and start with the quests. We're going to assume you know nothing about the update. So these main quests here, you complete them, they give you check marks, and the check marks go towards this. It takes like 3 or 4, I believe, every one of these. So pretty simple. You just complete them. They reset every 12 hours or so. I think it's at like 3 p.m. CT they reset or something. And you get Bone Blossom, and you get all these rewards along the track. Now, these bonus quests over here, they basically are infinite. So if you complete one, it just refreshes and you can keep going. They don't actually provide any check marks, even though they play the little animation. They don't actually do anything. So they just give you a chance to get extra seed packs and crates. That's all they're there for. Next up, we got this crafting station, Amber, really great mutation. If you can get a couple, I probably would. It's probably going to be limited. Ancient seed packs, chance to get seeds. This is how you get your stone bite, which we'll talk about a little bit later. It's kind of important. Bunch of other seeds, really cool. You got your crates in here. I'll take dino eggs. You can either get dino eggs from the machine on the other side or doing these quests. Next up, we're back on the other side. Basically, you guys know you submit decent pets over here. I mean, you can submit like bunnies and dogs and stuff. That works too. Holy, why is it thundering? But basically, you're gonna give this guy your pets. He's going to mutate them, and you got this upgrade machine that was recently added. So this is the upgrade machine. It's not really a machine. They just reuse the side. It's dinosaur dude. So pretty much how it works is you submit any prehistoric plant and you have to fill up the kg meter. It starts at about 40 kg and I think it increases by 20 each time. So probably the fastest way to get upgrades would be to just come over to your garden and just use bone blossoms. Multi-harvest, decent kg. Horned dino shrooms work too somewhat. I think I just found bone blossom to be one of the better ones because everything's decent kg. I mean, you can get 10-20 kg total a harvest, and so there's other plants that work too, but let's just look at what the upgrades do. I'm just going to feed them all my plants really quick. So all the upgrades, the first one, it's going to give you this primal egg that I'm hatching over here. The second one is going to take your wait time from an hour to about 47-48 minutes if I remember correctly, and the third one, instead of giving you one like I have, it gives you 2, which I have. Number 4, it makes it so you can craft the primal eggs. I'll show you the crafting recipe later. And 5, I'm going to assume it decreases it to half an hour. I'm not that level yet. I'm just going to assume that's probably the most reasonable answer that I could come up with. Alright, let's just go ahead and cover pet mutations right here. So you notice they got all these fancy mutations. We're going to cover what every single one of these do in a second with help from my Discord. And we got this machine here. So it says level 50 plus, so you have to place a level 50 plus pet. I got a level 50 plus red giant ant here. We're going to submit the pet. It does reset its age back to 1, which really isn't an issue because a lot of the pet mutations give it more XP a second. You confirm. I say, and it costs 500 million. Now, this is probably one of the more expensive things they've done in the game. That doesn't hurt me, but for some of you newer players out there, the buffs that you get from it aren't necessarily that great. You might be better off, not doing it and wasting the 500 million, but if you can afford it, I would do it. Nope. Okay, and so additionally, pet eggs have been moved into this merchant, and they're in his egg shop now. So they're just in here. And now, one of the new things with pets, there's toys. So in the gear shop, we have, we got the new medium treat and the medium toy. Gives your pets a medium boost to passive ability, medium treat. Basically, they just help buff your pets, make them grow faster and stuff. And then the new lollipop is probably the single worst prismatic in the game. I don't know why this is prismatic. Increasing your pet's age by 1 is not that good. That's like really not good. New cosmetics in the update, and then over here we got more crafting. So that stone bite that I mentioned earlier from the ancient seed pack, that's how you're going to craft versatile, which is used to craft most of these new new seeds and stuff, kind of like the old. Yeah, not really that complicated. Then there's some small toys and stuff in the other crafting. You can tell I'm crafting, so I don't think I have to go into that too much. And so now let's take a look at these pet mutations. I'm going to tell you which ones I think are good, which ones I think are worth getting, and which ones I think are terrible. Alright, so our first pet mutation we got up, Shiny. I got that one. Let's just go over to my garden. My mooncat over here has got Shiny. So I'll just pull this up bigger on screen for y'all to see. So Shiny provides an additional 15% boost to the pet's SP per second. That's not bad. I wouldn't want to say that you necessarily want it, but if you have a starfish, that might be a decent mutation for you to get. It's by far the most common mutation. So I mean, for the most common mutation, it's surprisingly good, but at the same time, it's really not. All right, next up we got inverted. This one, some help. I got some help from my Discord, so I'm gonna pull it up on screen for y'all. So it provides an additional 30% boost to the pet's XP per second. Better than Shiny. I mean, that's really all it does. I don't know what else I can say. I mean, it's just better than Shiny. Kind of rarer. Okay, so Windy, I don't actually have a screenshot of, unfortunately. Didn't get any, same with Frozen. So Windy, every 300 to 30 minutes, 20 to 30% chance of nearby fruit becomes windstruck. That's not bad. I mean, wind's so common though, so I don't think it's that good. Frozen, every 5 to I think a half a minute, if I'm reading that right, 20-30% chance of nearby fruit becomes frozen. Much better than Windy. Frozen's a lot harder to get, especially since they kind of nerfed like the chances of blizzard. So I'm not. It's decent. It's not bad. Thank you, Stenver, for the screenshot. Oh, I forgot to thank the person who gave us the inverted. Thank you, Tens GHG in my Discord. So we got a golden starfish here. Provides a big increase to the pet's passive. I don't know if you can see that actually in there already, but I'm going to assume that it's probably going to be like, when they say big increase, it might be like double or something. So that would be good on owls, the starfish like he has. And besides that, unless there's other good passives out there like a hedgehog or something, it's kind of meh. So next up we got Tiny. I got Tiny over here. I'll show you. Got a tiny cooked owl. Pet is very tiny, has a 20% slower hunger rate. That's actually pretty decent, and gains an additional 5.81 XP per second. So not the percent based XP like it was. This is pretty decent. It's about the same effects as the starfish. So it's okay. I mean, it makes it quite literally like tiny. I mean, look at my owl there. I mean, when they say tiny, they're not joking around. Alright, next up we got Mega. I got me one of these too. Wherever, I don't have it out. One sec. Alright, we got Mega. You can tell my praying mantis is massive because of it. I'll show you the effects. Pet is gigantic, has a 20% faster hunger rate, but it gains a 10.47 XP a second. That's actually really good. That is a lot of extra XP a second. I mean, Owl's passives only provide anywhere from like 0.5 to 1. So this is actually like probably one of the better mutations. 20% faster hunger rate. I mean, that's not a big deal. It's just slightly annoying. I mean, if you have a moth to feed it, it's fine. Alright, next up, we got Iron Skin. Unfortunately, I don't have a screenshot of this one, so we're going to go over to the wiki. I'm gonna just tell you what it does. So every 35, it has a 35 to 45% chance to recover stolen fruit. Wait a second. Would that work? Would that work with a raccoon? That actually might be completely broken. If a raccoon steals it, it can copy it and take it back. Huh. That's actually really good. That's probably, I mean, the rest of these are decent, but like this might be the like single best raccoon farm. This might break the economy. All right, and we got Radiant. I didn't get any of these in my Discord. Every 20 to 30 minutes emits sunshine to advance plants' growth by 24 hours. Decent for 3.2% chance. Not really. You can get the same effect out of an Echo Frog, so not that great. Shocked. During a thunderstorm, every 60 to 45 seconds has a 25 to 30% chance to attract lightning, shocking nearby fruits. Essentially a lightning rod, harder to obtain, and you can't really control where it's going. I mean, that's not bad, but it sounds like it just calls down the lightning storm. Every 60 seconds has a 30% chance to call down a lightning during a lightning storm. So it's extra lightning bolts being fired, so I guess it's decent. Okay, and now we got Rainbow. Thank you, Cooked, in my Discord. A little bit of a bad screenshot. It's fine though. Provides a bigger increase to the pet's passes. So we looked at one earlier. I think it was golden. This one's probably going to be about 50 times, like anywhere from like 5 times to 50 times. It might be the same effects as golden and rainbow. Hard to say. And so last up, we got Ascend You. Thank you, Cooked again. Ascended. Every basically 6 hours, a nearby fruit ascends to higher realm, applying Dawnbound mutation. So it's guaranteed, and Dawnbound is the one mutation that you get from doing the sunflower when there's that big sun god Jindal event, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And so it is an admin limited, and normally you could only get it on held fruit, but yeah, I guess now you can get it on normal fruit too. So that's actually pretty good. So we're going to go look at the pets, tell you what's good, and we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I believe the new egg is called, what is it called? It's like, yeah, Primal Egg. Okay, here's the Primal Egg. Takes 4 hours and 10 minutes to hatch. That's kind of cheap. Can be crafted. That's not bad. Alright, let's look at the pets. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Every 80 seconds goes to cause. I mean, that's not bad. That's not good either. All dinosaur types gain an extra 0.5 XP a second. That's decent. This is really good, especially if you're crafting like seeds or amber. I mean, if you put down a team of these, that's what? 4 of them, roughly. It's like a 25% chance. That's not bad. Oh, there's actually 2 really rare ones. This just, 16% chance. Hold on, let's go in order. Every 14 minutes it opens its trail, spits out venom. The venom spreads to 3.3, so it spreads to other pets, advancing cooldowns by 40 seconds or granting XP. Okay, that's decent, because that's actually a decent chunk of XP, especially if your pets are earning less than like 5 a second. So it's pretty good. This is going to be broken with Raccoon Method. You get iron skin on them. Woo! It's like a 50% chance every candy blossom that gets stolen that you duplicate it again. So Spinosaurus, every 18 minutes, devours a random mutation from. Huh? I'm so confused. Wording's weird. Every 18 minutes, devours a random mutation from five fruits in the user's garden each. Then we're spreading those mutations to one random fruit. So he's basically taking mutations off of random fruit and applying them to one. Is that what it is? That's what I'm going to assume it is, because that's what it sounds like. Alright, so I believe that's all for today. Just a nice chunk of video here, just kind of looking in depth at stuff. If you made it this far, like and subscribe. Um, I have some more content coming out. You know, they said they buffed Bone Blossom too, but I'm not exactly sure. So we're going to make a video on it. If that video is out, it's going to be on here. It's going to be on screen now. Thank y'all so much for watching.